what we're trying to do, we're trying to build a versatile weapon for as cheap as possible. Most likely to come back on insurance. Versatile AKM. Yeah, let's give that another go. All right, guys, here we are. We're going to be jumping in on some budget runs, budget loadouts, that sort of thing. We're going to be trying to figure out the most cost-effective and the most competitive, you know, kind of budget gear, ranging from weapon, body armor, armored rig, helmets, stuff like that. We're going to try and figure out what is the most cost-effective way to get through Tarkov. All right. I think the AKM might be a good choice. I think the AKM is probably... I mean, the AKM trumps the SKS for me, personally, especially at close range. So let's go for... It's 3 cans of beef stew for an AKM, right? So that's 24k. We're currently on 24,000 rubles compared to the 35,000 that we would have spent on the weapon alone. So... Alright. So 24,000 rubles roll in total, guys. Keep this number in your head. All right, what we got then? So we're going to go for AKM budget build. Base weapon, 24k rubles. Just keep it 24k for now. So the base weapon, 24k via the Tushonka trade. We've got ourselves now an AKM, which fires 7.62 by 39. Now, the question is, we're going to need a sight. We're going to need arguably a suppressor. Because remember, we need to be thinking about the long-term effectiveness of this weapon. If we're running around with an AKM loud, that's going to attract attention. Any sort of element of surprise that we're going to get on our target is going to be mitigated by... You might have a 3-man squad up ahead. You shoot the first one, the next 2 are going to know exactly where you are. The AK-103 might be a better option since it has the dovetail, the AK-103. So you're looking at 9,000 more for the dovetail, but it will allow you to use the PSO. I think we could do 2 parts. We'll do the AKM, we'll do an AK-103, we'll compare the 2 and see how we get on. Okay, so obviously it goes without saying we're going to be running PS rounds for this experiment. Realistically, 300 rounds of PS. Okay, 26,000 rubles. All right, so let's get that on our note. All right, so our rolling total for the moment is 50,000 rubles. So it's already getting pretty expensive. It's already getting pretty expensive. All right. Okay, so we've got our ammo, we've got our weapon. Now we need to start thinking about how we're going to modify this bad boy. Let's compare the SKS after the AKM build. I think we've established 760 by 39 is the preferred budget weapon. I agree. Ideally, we want to find the cheapest suppressor that we can. If you could go through, guys, and help me find the cheapest suppressor out of the Rotor 43, 762 by 39, the Hexagon AKM, and the PBS 1, if you guys could check them out, find out which one is the cheapest, because all we need is a sound suppression. We're not too bothered about stats at the moment. Now, this is a little trick that you guys showed me as well. Okay, this handguard here is like 1,000 rubles, and it comes with a tactical slot and a foregrip slot. Okay, with this thing, we're going to want as much recoil reduction as possible. A good budget gun is one that also returns to you in insurance. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, awesome. I like it. I mean, it really, yeah, if we're going to be going for longer range shots, you know, we are going to need a fairly long range sight, right? I mean, the RK3 is a no-brainer. It's not that expensive either. You get a lot for what you pay for. So do we get an answer for the suppressor, guys? So now we've got to decide on a suppressor and a weapon. And a sight. So the reason why we have the suppressor, guys, is because we're playing solo and we do not want to attract attention. Yeah, you make a good point. I mean, what we could do is run a TT01 and put a sight on there. Yeah, we could always do that. But again, we want something that's going to be effective to long range as well. Okay, so I think the Bastion will be the way. Now, as for a sight, the Bravo is slightly cheaper than the Hammer and does allow you to put a PK06 on the top. But the PK06 is expensive. For me personally, I think the Hammer would be the best bet. This is going to give us an opportunity to engage targets at long range. Suppressed. We could even stick on an X400 there. So we can search dark areas. We can use the laser. Okay, I would say the stats aren't great, guys. The stats really are not great. But what we're trying to do, we're trying to build a versatile weapon for as cheap as possible. We're trying to build a versatile weapon that's as cheap as possible and most likely to come back on insurance. Does that make sense? Now, insurance-wise, I'm fairly certain people would take the Hammer. Okay, I think the Hammer's going to go, without a doubt. So, I think that would be quite tricky. Elcan. Elcan might be a good choice, actually. The Elcan might be a good choice. I haven't used the Elcan in a while. I think it would be pretty cool to give it a go. Yeah, it might be worth a go. We could give the Elcan a go. it's pretty cheap as well. I mean, they generally go for pretty cheap. Last time I saw it was like 20 something K, 26K or something like that. Try Prapor 2 iron sights. Front one has a big yellow dot that makes aiming a breeze and it works in the dark. Oh, the AKMN sights. These bad boys. AKMP. It's not going to be great for long range, but it might be quite cool. All right, I think, my friends, okay, we're going to save this preset. We're going to see how much it costs. And then we'll try an SKS. See how much that costs. And maybe we'll put together like a little 103 as well. Find the cheapest of the three. But the SKS doesn't have full auto. It's simple as that. The SKS doesn't have full auto. And for me personally, if I'm going to be in CQB, I need to get rounds down. And that full auto really will help. Especially with 762 PS as well. You need to get as many rounds down as possible. Can't see the recoil past my fat head. 101. I'm trying to hide it because I'm embarrassed. It's so high. Let's name this the Versatile AKM. Okay, so we're going to call this like the Versatile budget kind of series of weapons. So we save the Versatile AKM, find the parts. Okay, we'll remove the... So all in all, including the weapon, I mean, it hasn't included the thingy, has it? The Rotor 43 is going for 25k. That's even cheaper than 2 magnets. So what do we get it for? 24k. So minus 14. So 122,000. So modded weapon, 122k total. Okay, so the modded weapon itself is 122k, including the weapon, including everything. It's fairly versatile. We're gonna be able to use it in long range, short range. We've got a flashlight, laser combo. I think it's all right. I have operational only ticked. Yeah, all that's done is change the AKM to a non-operational. So it made no difference. So basically, weapon attachments aren't operational or not. So attachments don't class as unoperational. All right, so we're looking at about 120k. It's not too bad. So we're gonna go players only on the AKM. Alright, how about that budget? Yeah. I mean, a lot of this stuff is inflated as well. These always go for fucking a lot of money. But I have to put it down. 195k, pretty much, innit? In fact, we ain't gonna need a gas tube. So 191. How about that budget? Alright, this is really interesting. So basically, guys, by unlocking the traders, you are saving yourself a lot of money in the long run. So we could tie this in and say, hey guys, do your tasks, unlock your traders, then it will help you to build more efficient, versatile budget weapons. The 1x is too fast. The 1x is really fast. I'm going to give that another go, chat. I mean, the prices have changed a little bit because we're using a different site. Let's give that another go. I guess the thing to take from this budget means sacrificing something, and sometimes that sacrifice isn't worth it. Yeah, let's give that another go. That didn't count, chat. That didn't count. Oh, he's a low level. Shit. I feel bad. Oh, he's got his little MP5 as well. I'll ditch his gear.
Hey you! Fuck you!
So we killed 1 PMC so far. Can't really count that as a kill, to be honest.
Анонис чертов! Будь ты проклят! Дерьмо, сука! Иди сюда, мерзавец!
There's blood on the wall, yeah.
Стройся!
That guy was not going down without a fight. was actually a nice shot. I told you. I told you. Sniper Scav's head is Sniper Scav's head is bugged. Alright, here we go.
Гнида.
Please don't drop shot.
Ты куда пошел? Give up! You're pinned!
Alright, not bad. Not bad, considering we just sort of magged them those last couple of scavs.